Hello guys. So for today's reading, I thought a karma reading would be a really good idea for Halloween. This is going to be a reading on who is this person, why did they do what they did, and their karma. This is going to be based more on healing. And I'm sorry if some of you can't handle the empathy I have towards people going through their karma, but that's just called empathy. I'm an empath, and that's what we do, we feel. And everybody has gone through karma. Myself, sisters, brothers, friends, family, mom, dad, everybody has faced some sort of karma. And when you're feeling empathy for them, you are feeling empathy for somebody who is facing some karma. And that's just what it is. So I feel how I feel. And this is to help you be able to release and forgive and heal the vengeance of spirit or the spirit of vengeance within you, so that you can come out of that energy and back to your true self, natural, from Imagine Dragons' great song. But when you get hurt, sometimes you would rather be the predator than the prey, and so you kind of jump into a very icy, cold-hearted energy where maybe you might be doing things that normally the real you would not be doing if you weren't worried about being hurt again. And so sometimes we have dealt with people like that. There are some people that are very, very evil in this world that do things intentionally, but I feel like people throw that around a bit too much, and most of them are just hurt people hurting people. There are some that are a little more evil than that. Anyway, if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to others who could use them as well. And if you'd like to donate, you can find my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link in the description box below. I really appreciate it. If you don't know what I'm going through or anything, then you definitely don't know how much I appreciate it. You guys are a blessing and have been. Thank you so much for being there for me. And my esty shop is also in the description box below. I have some paintings on there if you'd like to check those out. And all of those are great ways to be able to give back an energy exchange for the one that I'm giving you here today. So let's see what pile 1 has to say here. Pile 1. I want that one too. Anyway, okay. We have kind person. Oh yes, and by the way, I'm a raccoon for Halloween today, so I kind of forgot to mention that. Big-hearted person, faded relationship, understanding person. I'm going out with my kids here in a little bit. Lonely person. So, this is someone who your relationship, your friendship, your whatever it is has faded. It's become distant. I feel like you were a very kind-hearted, big-hearted person, and I feel like this person was as well. A very understanding person, both of you. But I also feel like there was a lot of loneliness in this person that may have caused them to behave in some of the ways that they behaved. They may have been feeling like they just didn't have anyone or something along those lines. And so it could have caused some of the behaviors that they were exhibiting. We have the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So this person is really throwing themselves into their work. They may even be like in a very workaholic stage right now. They're a very hard worker. They take a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, and when they're upset about something, they tend to take even more responsibilities on their shoulders. This person is going through a lot of despair, hurt, pain over the loss of this friendship and this connection and the burden it has placed on them. They may even have to work a lot harder without you around, because you could have been somebody who really helped them pull the weight and help them carry the responsibilities. And now all the responsibilities are on their shoulders, which they thought they wanted, but now they're realizing that it would have been nice to have a partnership and a friendship to be able to split the responsibilities between. You guys may actually have kids together as well. So this could definitely be somebody that tried to kind of win your kids over and take them from you in some way, because they may have been very lonely when the kids weren't around, or and you weren't around when they were off with you. They could have had a lot going on in their mind, feeling like you were going to betray them or something along those lines as well. This person's going to go through a lot of shame, guilt, regret, depression, hurt, despair, pain. They're going to have a lot of chaos going on in their mind, in their life, and they're going to be trying to put it into their work so that they are not picking up any other addictions or putting it on other people and things like that. Because I feel like this is the type of person that really doesn't like hurting people, but they may have caused a lot of pain with you, especially because they were dealing with a lot of subconscious things at the time. Mirroring. There's some mirroring going on in this situation. Yeah, so a lot of the things that you have been through because of the way that they ended this connection, or the things that they did, or the fact that they didn't place you as a priority and they placed work as a priority, something along those lines, they're going to be going through a lot of that same feeling. They're going to be learning. I feel like you have worked really hard to become a wise teacher, a leader. And I feel like this person is working towards the same thing in a lot of ways. And I feel like they're going to be burdened by your work paying off, because I feel like a lot of their time has been spent moping around and not really putting their whole heart into what they wanted, because they realized that they wanted you and they didn't take the steps necessary to repair things. So let's see what else we got here. Intelligence is revealed. Trigger methods. Rhyme and reason. So everything is really going to make sense. Your intelligence is going to be being revealed, or theirs is. Trigger methods. People may be using trigger methods, or may have tried to use trigger methods. They may have even tried to trigger you into this sadness and despair, or into this workaholic mode. They may have tried to do that to you by like picking up on the ways that they can get under your skin and cause you pain or despair or hurt, or to cause you to feel lonely, anything like that. I feel like it may even be on both sides in some ways. They were bored and decided that they could spice things up. They wanted you to have no one to turn to. So, this person here, they were messing with you and your emotions and your work, trying to place a lot of extra burdens on you. And it's because they kind of wanted to, it's like they wanted to watch the show. Like they wanted to watch the show that you were putting on every time they pulled on the puppet strings. So for some of you, and it could be both sides for some of you, but they really wanted you to feel like you had nobody to turn to, like you were isolated, like you were alone, like you, but you just took that and you put it all into your work, into learning, into growing, into overcoming the challenges, into uncovering what was going on, into looking within, things like that. You really made it to where you don't even have the trigger you don't even have the triggers anymore. and now they can't trigger you anymore. And I feel like that's why they're going into this despair themselves now. The despair they tried to cause you, the burdens they tried to cause you, the feelings of aloneness they tried to cause you. They're going to be going into this, and they're going to have to deal with that pain themselves as well. And they're going to have to see themselves for their true self, and then they're going to have to heal through that in order to come back out the other side. And I also feel like this person may even be getting sick in some way because of the ways that they decide to handle it or numb it or bury it. This person was never raised adult child. They don't really know right from wrong. So yeah, this person, they just don't know what's right, what's wrong. They have no real moral compass, and it's because they were never really raised. And no, it's not our job to raise other people's kids, but at the same time, the world would be a better place if somebody did. But I'm just saying, if somebody did, it would be a much better place. And you know what? I try to do my share of what I can when I can, but I don't take many of them home with me. My ex was kind of an adult child himself. Illness and hardship comes knocking at their door. Losing material things for putting such importance on them. A loss of things that are truly important, a reality check. So, this person's going to have a lot of illness and hardship knocking at their door. They're going to fall on hard times. They're going to lose a lot of their material things because they put far too much importance on them. And then they're going to see, not quite yet, not fully, because right then they're just going to be going, oh, I lost all my material things, and they're going to be so upset about that. And then all of a sudden there's going to be this loss that makes them go, holy shit, that's not what was important. What was important was losing this, because this was my life and it couldn't even be bought with money, and I could never replace it. There's going to be some sort of really hard loss for this person. I feel like you went through a hard loss as well, and that's part of what this person was using to trigger you. It's kind of like it was a game. It's like, you want to play a game with me, because this person never really grew up. And now they're going to be seeing that none of it was ever a game, and they shouldn't have treated you the way they did, because look at what they're going through. And you know what? Kids learn those lessons when they're kids sometimes, and sometimes they don't lose them till they're an adult, or learn them till they're an adult. I learned a very important one when I was around 10 years old. I still remember that one to this day. And, you know, some people never get the chance to do that till they are an adult. Try to forgive this person. And I'm not saying that you need to let them play with you, but in forgiving them, your triggers no longer are affected by their actions. In overcoming the loss and letting go of it, your triggers are no longer triggered by the way they are behaving. You're more able to stay in your own energy once you heal your heart. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, let's see what we got. Oh, and by the way, I am a raccoon for Halloween today. I forgot to mention that earlier. And I'm going trick-or-treating with my kids here in a little bit. So I got dressed before I did my video, and I figured it'd be nice to have it for Halloween. Cocky person. Egoic. LGBTQ. Accountant. So, this person has been very cocky. They've been in their ego. They've been living in their ego. They may be very good with math, very good with money. They may have even been in some way involved in, oh, what's that called? I can't think of it right now. They could have stolen some money from somebody, like racketeering, or I can't think of the other word I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they could definitely be somebody involved in some sort of money dispute of some kind with you. they're very much in their ego. They think that they're this super smart person. They think that nobody's ever going to catch on, that nobody knows what they did, that they're never going to get caught. But here's the thing, I feel like this person's going to get caught. They're going to get caught red-handed. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Knave of Pentacles. We have the Crocodile. And we have the Elk. So this person is somebody who waited patiently for the right time to be able to attack when you were down and hurt and in despair, upset. They put in a lot of work to get where they are. I feel like they may have taken a lot of your ideas and tried to sell them as their own. They may have even taken some things that you told them and made them public. This person may have even been messaging people about you and saying things. If you have some sort of automated pay thing or something, I don't know, they could have somehow siphoned it in some way out. The truths are going to be coming out. They're going to be being revealed. They're going to be being revealed in a very public way. And this person, I feel like you've known for a while and you've just been observant and patient and waiting for things to come full circle for this new beginning. I feel like you have a very brand new beginning in front of you. You're going to have a lot of new ideas, new writing ideas, or new some sort of new ideas that you're going to be sharing, that you're going to be putting out there. It's going to bring a lot of stability into your life. It's going to bring a lot of longevity into your life. You may even be coming into union with someone that this person tried to keep you from being with. Yeah, this person has played the victim. They've been pretending like they were so hurt by the actions you had when really they were out to hurt you, and that's why you walked away, because I feel like a lot of you walked away from this person as well. And it's because you knew what they were up to, you knew what they were doing. You just figured, you know what, I'm going to put down my swords and I'll let my ancestors, I'll let the angels, I'll let them take care of it. You know, I'm a very, very, very peaceful person. But that doesn't stop my ancestors from being who they are, and my ancestors were not very peaceful people. There was a lot of Irish Italian. I'll just say that. Irish Italian. Those are some of the biggest parts of my genetic makeup. And yeah, you just decided to walk away and do your own thing. Go after your goals, continue working on what you were working on. You may have even had some gang stalking, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, stuff like that going on. People there trying to burden you, trying to weigh you down, trying to make your steps to completion harder, trying to make the journey you are taking harder. The new beginning you were starting for yourself, for your kids, possibly for your family. You were starting this new beginning and they were trying to weigh you down and pull you down and put you into a pit of despair so that you couldn't see your way through, so that you wouldn't have any new ideas, so that you wouldn't have any new inspirations, so that you wouldn't be able to manifest the life that you desire, because they were jealous of how easy it seemed to be for you. But it's because you're a good person. They were really... This person spends a lot of their time living in their shadow self. Unmasked motives. Pay attention to your intuition. Stolen work. Yeah, see? Stolen work. Your ideas, the things you wrote, the things you were working on, the things you were doing, they stole your work in some way. And they've been able to make money off of it. They will be outsmarted and used by someone that they love and trust. There could be some jail time or tickets in their future. Toxicity will abound, and it will be hard to escape the cycles that they created. why they did this. I can't say no or set healthy boundaries. I feel the world owes me and I don't want to work for it. Manipulation is a game to them. It makes them feel smart. So yeah, some of you may have picked pile 1. I feel like there was 2 groups in pile 1, and some of you could have had a little bit portion of that other side of part 1. To them, this was all a game. Being able to one-up you, being able to feel like they were smart, being able to feel like they won. They really felt like the world owes them everything on a silver platter, and that they shouldn't have to work for anything that they have. So, and you're somebody who feels like you should have to work for every single thing that you have, and you work very hard for that. That's the other thing. This person wants it to fall in their lap, but you have worked your ass off for this, and I feel like they're definitely going to get in trouble for this. This person can never say no to people, and they can't set healthy boundaries, or you can't say no to people and you can't set healthy boundaries, and so that's why they knew that they could get one over on you. I feel like if you couldn't in the past, you know now, and you're going to do it in the future. This person's going to be used and outsmarted by people that they love, by people that they trust. They're going to have so much toxicity in their life because they're choosing to live a toxic life. They are choosing to be a toxic person, which means that toxicity is just going to grow and grow and grow around them. Nothing is ever going to be able to be fertile or abundant around them during this time period until they choose to turn it around. Until you do right by me, everything you touch will turn to shit. I always loved that part off of The Color Purple, and I feel like that's what it is. Until they do right by you or by everybody that they've screwed over, everything they touch is going to turn to shit, but especially you, because your ancestors are on that shit. This person's going to end up with some sort of jail time for the work that they stole from you, for the credit that they tried to take for your work, and their motives are being unmasked. Pay attention to your intuition. Listen to that voice you have in your head. Listen to the ideas coming to you, because there was something stolen from you from this person, and the motives behind it are unmasked right here. So pay attention to the fact that you don't need to add this person back into your life either. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you or what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, I feel like we need to move these out of the way. Hold on, give me a second, because I'm going to let that from pile 2 go away. Okay, so for you guys, let's see. Speech therapist. We got this in a reading recently. If you were there for that reading and got that card, let me know in the comments. Sometimes they repeat for a few readings in a row, like they're meant for a specific person. Someone you touched in life, childhood friend, leader. So, this is somebody you touched in your life, a childhood friend. They could be a leader in something. They could be a speech therapist. You could be. I feel like this person may have even talked to you about the things that they were going through at the time, because you were there for them. You knew what it was like to go through what they went through, and you had some sort of something to say to them that really helped them in their time of need. You were kind of a leader to them, or maybe they were the leader of the group when you were children, and now you're becoming the leader of the group. That could definitely be it too. We have the 6 of Cups, the roots of your childhood. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. It actually came out in pile 2 as well, but a different version. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Turtle, and we have the Tiger. This person is somebody who has left behind their roots. somebody who may have chose a third party over their childhood family. This could definitely be somebody that you used to study with as a kid. This could be somebody that you taught a lot to. This could be somebody you talked a lot to about things going on. You could have showed this person how to enjoy life again, how to have fun, how to just be themselves, how to be authentic. You may be showing this person now how to be authentic and how to search their roots for things going on. I feel like this may have been something that happened when you were younger. It could have even been something, they may have been jealous about the path that you're on and how slow and steady does seem to win the race, which is what you chose to do. And they could be a little jealous of the path that you're on. They could have even walked away from you because they were jealous of your leadership ability when you were kids. And at that point, everyone's still a little bit shallow. So with those masks of cockiness that aren't really confidence, this person could have been pulling in a lot of people in that manner. And I feel like now you're kind of the one that everybody looks up to and wants to follow and wants to could even be that a childhood friend was they may have chosen another friend over you in some way, decided to leave for something else, and then they're finding out that the path they should have taken was the one following you in some way. Could have even been an older sister that they were following or something, following their lead because their older sister didn't like you. Slow and steady wins the race. You are a good leader, and I feel like you are somebody very balanced in your masculine and feminine energies. You guys may have even snuck out at night a few times as kids too, together. Went and had fun with each other. I feel like you or them severed this connection in some way, though. And it was either for something they did or they left because I feel like for a lot of you, they left because they were following a different crowd than you. And you weren't following a crowd. You were busy paving your own path. And they didn't want to be on that path. They wanted to follow the crowd and they wanted to enjoy the partying and the things like that. So let's see what else. A gift is found out about. Removal of entities. Money is hidden. Anxiety fueled them, no one to trust. So for the reasons why they did this, anxiety fueled them, no one to trust. I gave everything to you and felt betrayed by your actions. They felt very threatened by your power and your presence. Why they did this? They will encounter a lot of heartless and judgmental people. All the truths will be uncovered. New levels, new devils. This person will be around those on higher levels and won't see the betrayal coming. So that was the karma, sorry, not the why they did this. This was the why they did this. I feel like you're going to be finding out about a gift that you have or a gift that you never got that somebody didn't tell you about, or a gift that you have. There is going to be a removal of entities and energies that aren't serving you. Make sure you're protecting, cleansing, things like that. Transmuting any energies and calling back the pieces of yourselves. It will help in this process. It could even be somebody that you care about. Somebody may have sent an entity towards somebody that you care about. And you've been working, praying, doing energetic healing sessions, things like that to help them, and those entities are leaving. There's some sort of money that is hidden from you. That could be the gift, or the gift could be a separate thing. This person was fueled by fear, by anxiety. They had nobody to trust around them. They weren't sure what was going on around them. And No One to Trust is actually a book, too. It's a really good book. It's a book about somebody trying to kill somebody and somebody helping them. It's about a drug lord, too, and somebody that was held prisoner. This person feels like they gave everything to you and they felt betrayed by your actions of walking away from them, or your actions of cutting them out of your life because you were on different paths, or your actions of studying and learning and growing and going down your path towards your place that you felt like you should be going. They felt very threatened by your power, by your presence, by who you were, by the light that you brought to the world around you, by the healing you had, by the ability to work with children that you had, by your leadership levels. This person's really going to go through a lot of nasty things, though, with heartless, judgmental people. All of their truths are going to be uncovered, and everybody's going to be looking at them like they're a monster, or like they're just this disgusting person, this awful person. There's going to be a lot of heartless and cruel people coming into their life that are going to show them what it feels like to be heartless, or to have somebody be heartless and cruel to you, because I feel like this person was very heartless and cruel to you. They're going up new levels, which means they're going through these karmic cycles to learn, to grow, to heal, to come out of this nasty, dark energy, and to come back to their light, to stop giving their power away. And this person's going to be around people that are on higher levels, and they won't be able to see the betrayal coming to them and the things that are going to hurt them, because they thought that they were so above you, that you were so below them, that you were so naive, that you were so whatever. And what they're going to be finding out is, yeah, they can be too. It just depends on what type of people you're around. And a true leader is somebody who is going to lead by example, by love, by acceptance, by care, not by judgment, cruelty, harshness, or betraying somebody just because you feel like that's the way to teach them a lesson. No, the way to teach them is to show them how to be as a person. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this person is going to be being found out for who they are, and pretty much this entity is going to be removed from your life in some way. And anything that they tried to take from you, or that they tried to keep that was yours, is going to be being returned. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you or what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, wherever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.